Okay, so I'm going to do your walk around real quick. We're going to start underneath the gooseneck part here. This is your battery shut off, so this is operating. If you turn this on, you can operate everything to get the slide out, to turn on your lights, stuff like that. When you're driving, I would recommend leaving this on, so therefore your battery's charged while you're going somewhere. If you're hooked up to electric somewhere, I would leave it on as well. If you're not hooked up to anything, I would shut it off. That way you don't have your batteries being drained. Down here is your LP tanks. Right now it's working off of this tank right here. As soon as that one empties, you'll just flip it around and it'll operate off this tank. Up here is your leveling jacks. So you need a key to use these. It's this little brass key right here. So this brass key goes in here and you can move these two up and down. Until you have that key, it doesn't work. You'll have a light right there that you can use. I can never find the switch, but it's right there. So this switch right here will operate that light over here. So this is just your brake cable that you'll have that as well. That stuff's pretty normal. Coming around the side here, this is your water fill. I don't have the key to open it to show you, but this is just where you're going to set the hose in. It's going to fill up the water tank, and then you'll lock it back up. The one right next to it is when you are hooked up to water, you'll just connect your hose to this one right here. You'll have direct pressure. This is just an outside faucet that comes from your water tank. We'll come around here to the side. This is your electric, to where you hook up your electric line to. All of these locks are operated off of the same key. They're a Bauer lock, so all of your locks on this trailer are the same key. This back here is going to be your lights, so it's going to operate this light, and that light over there on the side, and this one is going to be on the inside of your trailer. Your drop down windows, just pull down on those, and then you'll pull down the center, and that comes out as well. This is your refrigerator vent. This is your furnace vent. This is your hot water heater vent. I don't know if you're gonna de-winterize it and winterize it yourself, but this rod is pulled out because it's winterized right now. When you go to de-winterize it, you'll have to put it back into that hole, amongst a few other things. You can call my service department to find that out. We'll go inside real quick. Okay, so this is your slide out operation. So you just hit down and your slide out will go out. The one right next to it is your awning. This is your hot water heater. And those are your control panels. Once I get done pushing this out, I'll show you. Okay, so this is your hot water heater. So you'll flip this down. This light will light. It'll go red. As soon as it lights, it'll go out, I believe. Here's your monitor panel. So it'll show you your levels of everything, your holding tank, your other holding tank, and your fresh water. Generally, this is a gray tank. This one's your black tank, and this one's your fresh water tank. If you are connected to water, you do not need the pump. If you are not connected to water, you will need the pump. So you'll just have to turn it on and then use your water whenever you're done. I always shut mine off, but I've been told you don't have to. But if you hold this button, it'll show you the levels of everything. Your fire alarm is up here. You have your CO2. Where is it? Down there on the floor. No, that's not it either. Oh, I'm sorry. It's over there. That one's your CO2. So your stove here is not a direct light, so you'll turn it on to the light side and you'll light it with a lighter. These are USBs, and then the other one's a 12 volt. These are your dual shades. I can't do it with one hand. I can't do it, but those are your dual shades. Let's see. Your microwave's up there. Your refrigerator. So this is your control for your refrigerator. This is your on-off button. This is your switching it from auto to gas. I'd recommend leaving it on auto because it will automatically go to either electric or gas, whatever it detects. And then down here, you have this little slider thing. This cord has to be connected into this slider. If it is not, it won't get cold. So when you're going to start up your refrigerator, I would start it up 6 to 8 hours ahead of time because it'll get cold up in your freezer first, and then it'll come down into your fridge part. So if your fridge is not getting cold, I would check here first and make sure that this is hooked up into this fin. And sliding it up and down is your colder and warmer. Back here is your thermostat. So if you turn it on, it'll say off. You keep hitting the mode button until you find what you want: auto, fan, cool, furnace, and off. I would recommend always staying on cool high in the summer and just adjust your temperatures that way. Reason being is because they kind of tend to freeze up if you have them on auto or low. So it just prevents it from freezing up. Here is your radio stations. You'll have it, you can turn it on. You'll have your zones. Zone A, B, and C. You can adjust the levels that way. So one is up there, I believe. One is all of them, and then one is outside. So you'll just have to see which zones are what. This is Bluetooth capable, and it does have a DVD player in it, so you can play to this. This will not go up to there. So you'll have the radio going from there, I believe, but you don't have a DVD player up there. So if you want DVDs up there, you'll have to get a smaller DVD player of some sort. Here are your cabinets. It's kind of dark, sorry. You can adjust these. I'm trying to show you without. They have little push buttons. You can take them out or you can adjust them, and then it has a hanging rod up there. Let's see. Down here is your furnace is down there. Your vents, it'll come out of this vent. It'll come out of one in your bathroom. Down there. Here's your lights for in here. One of them is the exhaust fan. This is not a automatic exhaust fan, so I do believe you have to push it up. I think you pull and you push, yeah. I'll go in your shower here. This is a little lock thingy when you're traveling. Make sure it's shut and opened. Okay. So your shower heads have a shut off. This is your shut off. So when you're soaping up and everything else, you just shut it off. Push it over. Ooh. It's hard to do one-handed. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you'll push it over. It'll shut off. I recommend turning it to the wall when you go to turn it back on, only because I've had them scold me before. So just to let it get back to its normal temperature, I would just turn it to the wall first. Here, this is the stock compartment. It's a stock light back in the horse area. You'll have your vanity light here. Pretty decent sized storage down there. For your pedals, halfway is going to be water, all the way down is going to flush it. They do say every now and again, like if if you empty your tanks, your black tank, and you find out that it is full or it seems full, there might be toilet paper stuck on the sensor, so it doesn't necessarily read 100% proper sometimes. I forgot to mention this cord right here. You can pull it and you can move the TV around. It swivels. Let's see what else. That one I believe swivels as well, but I don't think it has a cord behind it. I don't want to crawl under any bed to find out, but that one's up there on there, and it does move. Let's see, I think that's everything on the inside here. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to me. I can help you over the phone too. I'm going to go back outside to show you the tanks. So these are where your tanks are. It's right next to your slide out here. This is your wastewater holding tank. The valve's going to be right up under here. Kind of hard to see without getting on the ground, but it's right here. And then your black tank is going to be right here. So I would suggest getting one of those hoses that Y together, so you can empty your sewer tank, and then you can come over here and empty your water tank just to wash it down. It's a lot easier and it's a lot less messy, but that's what I would recommend doing. These are your door hold backs, so you swing your door open in and hook into here. I think I covered everything. If I did not, please reach out to me and let me know. I'd be happy to help you, but I'm pretty sure I covered everything. So thank you.